Guys, we are getting better every moment. We've loaded this game up again a little bit further. But, still a lot to go. This is Type QQ. This is Aeternum, and we're doing story mode. We got a little tip from the developer that says, you can kind of, story mode is a little bit more forgiving than the regular arcade mode, and that you can actually turn off the dialogue, so you're not bogged down with that. It's not that I was bothered by the dialogue particularly. It's just, I'm not a voice actor. I'm not very I'm not into making voices and stuff like that. So, the mode probably wasn't necessarily playing to my video style. But I did have another video in the sort of backlog, but it wasn't very good. So I did just kind of can it. We just made this one real quick, and it actually turned out really well using the sort of tips and tricks passed on. And we actually made at least a better effort than we had been. So it's kind of cool, kind of learning the ropes, getting a little guidance, all good stuff. And I think we're sticking with the little devil girl character. I think that's kind of where we're at. I like the other one with the little buddy bots, but I think sometimes it's probably a bit too ambitious for me, I think. So already up to max power, already collecting those little bonus points there. And so far so good, no death. Final last words, right? But a little difference that I noticed between arcade mode and story mode that was also brought to my attention is that you can continue going in story mode as long as you have power points. What's currently at max. If you keep getting killed, that points will sort of lower and lower and give you less and less pickups to kind of recover with. With arcade, you just have that sort of, you have that stock and that's it. If you lose your 5 lives, you've lost your 5 lives. With story mode, you can have a little bit of sticking power if you can kind of pace out your deaths and kind of recover a bit more with more power-ups. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to try story mode and do our best. Candace Sky. As I'm looking at this pattern now, I think I'm positioned in the absolute worst place for it. You kind of want to be in the middle of the screen. Of course, you want to dodge the big wave of the yellow and blues there, but it gets crowded on the edge of the screen like where I am now. I think in future Let's Plays or future chapters of this Let's Play, we're not gonna like this here. You can see how it just kind of pulls apart and empties kind of right there in the middle, and gets real crowded at the end. I think being back there is a bad idea. And just pelting her with those maximum strength bullets as well. Using a bomb that does take a little bit off our power, but if it gets us to the next attack, that's probably what we should do. Especially how, the power-ups that she gives after that, after you break her throughout one of her phases, pretty much brings us back up to max anyway, so it's virtually a free bomb. And wouldn't you know it, by Jesus, we actually beat that level without dying once. At least I don't remember dying, or getting hit rather. So, hey, if nothing else, that was an improvement there. Just when we thought, this game was just too far out of our reach, I think this mode with this character, I think that kind of I think that's pretty good. I think that's going to be our comfort spot. Yeah, the suicide bullets these guys leave off are those big green things, and they're, you know, like I was saying, they themselves aren't so bad, but it's the all those points right there. They add a lot of clutter, you know, like large clutter that you now have to avoid. Alright, here we are. Janette, mid-level boss. Right now she has kind of this kind of slow attack here that, you know, hasn't really given us trouble in the past. There we go. Some nice points. That should bring us up to max as well. There it is, yes. And this pattern isn't particularly difficult either. You just have to keep an eye out. Things coming in different directions, things changing colors. Not that that's too wild or crazy, but you know, the background you could mask a bullet or two in certain colors. Not a fan of this pattern. Just the sort of two-headed dragon type of thing where there's so much going on from different directions, and me with multitasking is like, you know, trying to draw milk out of a rock. You know, it's just not going to happen. So I used the bomb back there, and really feel no regret using it. I think otherwise we would have been shot up. And there it is, a big green mess. Clear him with that shield there. Alright, and here we are at the Deathbringer with most runs. Starts off pretty much the same as other runs. This pattern is not that difficult. It does open up at the end, but yeah, it's kind of a curveball at this moment. But we got through all the same. It helps that we've had pretty much a firm grip on our maxed power. There we go, got her through that. I'm not so sure if we ran into something or used the bomb there. That was... Either way, this should bring us back up to... Yeah. And that's pretty... one good thing to remember is that you can use a bomb probably during each phase, and the pickups that she generates out of being defeated out of that phase will heal you back up to max. So it's, you know, if you're on top of it and remember, you know, you almost get a free bomb per phase. It just got hit there. I don't even know where my eyes were during that. I was very confused that I was hit there. I thought I had everything kind of planned out, but there must have been something that just enough to hit us. I just noticed how insanely long this character's name is. Millicent Elmsley Charles Helena Astor. Which is, of course, an acronym for Mecha. I get it. Alright. And wouldn't you know it, goddammit, we made it to the 3rd level, so already a bonus and a win in our favor. But it doesn't stop there. We actually we're alive for a little bit longer. I couldn't tell you how much longer. That's a surprise. But yeah, we can at least say that Oh yeah, direct hit right to the skull. We can at least say that we've made it this far at least. You know, at least possibly halfway through the game. You know, I think question mark. There we go. That's our first encounter with the Grim Reaper. But yeah, this is the sort of death that just sucks the momentum out of the game, or out of the run rather, where you know you had a nice, you know, nice thick powerful shot, and now you're reduced back down to sort of like a basic default double shot. We're just getting annihilated. But it's not all too surprising considering we have not seen this book character yet. Luckily, on Death's Door we do get some pickups, so that keeps us a little bit alive. Although, like I was saying, like our shot isn't all that great, so it's not a. I can't imagine, you know, it's nothing that's going to keep us alive. That's for sure. We have to get through back the book. There we go. Yes? No, not yet. Luckily, we've seen this type of pattern before, so we know how to deal with that. Or at least I'd like to think so before we get killed. There we go. We made it through. And actually improved our weapon as well a little bit. Up to 110 power. It looks like we have like a quad shot or a triple shot. That's the thing, we're just getting beaten up now that we don't have a powerful enough shot to take everyone down, but luckily we're doing enough damage to the ones in the red cups there to survive a little bit longer. Back up to 150 power. Samantha Clementine. Clementine. Rocking out on her bike there. That's something new. I don't think I've seen like a boss riding like a bike at you. Yeah, that pattern, you do not want to be in the back row of that. It is. Yeah, that is not a good place to be. Although it's proven to be in no place is a good place to be, unfortunately. Oh, and there it is. That's it. The bike girl takes us down. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll come back and do this again.